You have the entire media still trying to blame Fox News for all of this, despite the fact that Omicron is hitting pretty much everyone, including the triple vaxxed. Again, people who are vulnerable should be getting vaxxed. I have been saying this consistently since day one.
Everyone's vulnerable now. It doesn't matter about the survival rate. It's about long COVID. It's about the fact that it's spreading so fast that, like, being unvaccinated is stupid because it just gives you a shot at surviving. So, no, you haven't been saying that.
My wife is triple vaxxed. Both my parents are triple vaxxed. I am double vaxxed because I'm 37 years old. And after a consultation with Marty Makary at Johns Hopkins University, he has suggested that there's really no necessity for me to get the booster shot because I have T-cell and B-cell memory. In any case, Joy Reid is...
That doesn't matter. You're still double vaxxed.
Still maintaining the case that if you don't listen to Joy Reid, this means you want people to die for fun.
Yes, it is at this point. Like, you still peddling the idea that you should, or you have a choice. I've already dissected that as an entire thought. And I'm telling you right now, you already lived in a world in which the other side of this argument was hindering the other side of the argument. And we made compromises in society for it. So this is nothing new. It's presented to you in a new package, but it's old shit.
Probably the most vaccinated company in America is Fox News. They're all vaccinated. They're going to live through this and let their viewers and their fans die because they don't give a damn. It's just clicks to them. It's just, they don't care what happens. It's just, this is fun for them.
Literally, this is fun for them. They're all vaxxed like Candace Owens. See, it always goes back. It always goes back to like another thing that I haven't done yet. But they're all vaccinated and they're still peddling, well, you should get vaccinated if you feel it's safe, if it's really worth the time. If you think, or if you're healthy, you're probably going to survive it. So there's no point in getting vaxxed. Like, the idea of choice is what's causing this. So now that it's spiraling out of control, just get the shot. You go and get COVID, why not just build up enough and then walk into a COVID like friendly place and get it and deal with it? Like, if that's the point.
It's fun for them. It's fun for them to watch their viewers die. Again,
Here,
they can't let go of the moral narrative. They'll never let go
Yeah.
of the moral narrative. Just a reminder. The moral narrative that was originally driven by the left was the narrative that you must not greenlight the vaccine in the first place.
That's not true.
TechnologyReview.com, October 19th, 2020. What?
Technology Review. Okay, this is some random ass website. You know what we do whenever somebody gives a reference to anything. We gotta look at the we gotta look more about us, team. Technology decisions through authoritative, influential, and trustworthy journalism. Thought leading journalism. Advertise with us. MIT News, terms of statement, editorial guidelines, help about us. Okay, so we looked at that. The moment I looked at this, it said, media bias fact check, pro science, failed fact checks, none in the last 5 years. Okay, still random though. Never heard of that website.
One doctor's campaign to stop a COVID-19 vaccine being rushed through before Election Day. How Heart Dr. Eric Topol used his social media accounts to kill off Trump's October surprise. Okay, remember, it was the left that was pushing hard to not allow the FDA and CDC to clear distribution of the vaccine.
Okay, so it was the left, but didn't you just say that it was before Election Day? When did we get our vaccine? Okay, so the approval of the FDA vaccine was in 2000. Fact sheets. Booster. No, this is too early. Let's go 2020. Tetanus vaccine, FDA quadrivalent, April, hepatitis A, seasonal influenza, December, recommended use of Moderna, recommended allocating supplies. So in 2021, Ebola, FDA emerges for use. So it happened like what, 2 weeks after, or throughout the end of the presidency anyway?
Because Trump was still president.
Election day, that was November 4th. We didn't get it until January. So yeah, I would say not rushing that was good.
Remember, Pfizer was supposed to clear the vaccine like the last week of October, right before the election.
That's not true either, because we just looked at that.
And people, for political reasons, decided they would rather see 100,000 Americans die than allow the vaccine to be greenlit under Trump.
Yes, yeah.
According to Technology Review, after being released from Walter Reed National Military Medical Center on October 5th, U.S. President Donald Trump
don't be dumb.
praised the doctors who treated him for COVID-19, promised the public would soon have a vaccine against the deadly coronavirus.
Right.
We have the best medicines in the world, and very shortly they're all getting approved and the vaccines are coming momentarily, he said in a video. Across the country in California, a doctor named Eric Topol was responding in real time on social media. He questioned the president's health, his doctor's action, even his mental status.
Correct.
By that
As we know, COVID is a bitch.
Topol, a heart expert and researcher with a huge Twitter following, was already weeks into a personal campaign to make sure the administration could not rush a COVID-19 vaccine through regulatory authorization before Election Day on November 3rd.
Regulatory authorization. We got FDA emergency approval. We didn't get regulatory authorization until August 23rd, 2021. Do you see how easy it is? Do you see how easy it is? 217,000 views. How many people in this chat right now? Like 6? It's not y'all fault. It's not, we're not going like the odd, you guys don't support me enough. It's just the idea that how many people really are going to sit there and listen to this and pick that deeply into it. And you know what? For the sake of it all, they might have already done that, but there's no fucking dislike button.
An editorial in the New York Times had raised the possibility of an October surprise vaccine back in June and warned that a vaccine approval could turn into a campaign stunt.
And it still is for both the left and the fucking right. So what are you talking about?
Topol aimed to prevent Trump from greenlighting a vaccine before scientists could prove it to be safe and effective. If Trump badgered the FDA into prematurely releasing a vaccine, it could shake the public's trust in any COVID-19 vaccine.
Just the same fucking way. Just the same fucking way that we just talked about the CDC today. Just the same fucking way. But with nuance. We couldn't have that nuanced discussion in the height of the fascist rise.
Releasing a vaccine that people are afraid of could do more harm than good. So, Topol led online calls for FDA Commissioner Steve Hahn to resign after his agency was criticized for cowing to political pressure, and then phoned Hahn to urge him to resist Trump's influence. Topol targeted Pfizer, which eventually set up a meeting for him with its vaccine team. Topol and his allies claimed success on October 16th. Pfizer CEO Albert Bourla said the company would not be able to seek emergency approval for its vaccine before the third week in November, owing to safety standards that had been put in place by the FDA. Those standards had been issued against Trump's wishes at the urging of Topol and other advocates. So remember, all these people who say it's all apolitical, it's all about fighting the virus, they literally delayed the distribution of this vaccine by at least a month, which meant probably 100,000 dead Americans from Delta because of this. Because they desired that Trump not get his October surprise. So never tell me that politics has not been a part of this. It's been a
You're skipping the point. You're skipping the fucking point. You're skipping the point. How does that man have so much money? How are you like the left? It's like, bro, you know we could go back through your YouTube channel and see all the shit you have said, right? You know I can easily, you know that. I hate that I'm not stupid. I really hate that I'm not stupid. But Trump, man, like literally, I really like hate the fact that I'm not an idiot. I just hate it because this shit is easy. This is low hanging fruit, and these are the titans of thought on that side. I wish I could get wrapped up in the left-right discussion. I wish I was a super lib coming at you with the best left takes. Oh, free healthcare for all, give everybody the money. Like, bro, senior citizens can't even get their teeth repaired and have it covered by fucking Medicare. Like, what are they eating with? Smell like bitch in here. Oh, y'all smell like bitch to me. Appreciate that.